Hey guys, and welcome back to part 8 of the Saboteur. Ending last episode with our victory over Deerfer. A well-deserved victory, I might add. That totally should have been my second. Regardless,
No, Sean.
with our victory cemented and our ridiculous plan in action, I gave old Aurora to the enemy as a gift. Walking away without a scratch. Just like I planned.
What is our plan for getting the driver out?
There isn't one.
You see what I'm working with?
With that over with, but not really, I used this convenient, arguably better car to make our getaway. The Silver Claw MK2. A marvelous piece of machinery that I should clearly not be in control of. But yeah, just like I found her. Locating a vehicle more my speed,
Well, hang on to your hats, boys.
I cruised on over to the club and found it burned and destroyed. And what's this? Victoria is here? I swear you guys catch everything.
I'm sorry for everything.
Anywho, finding Victoria badly wounded among the rubble,
Sean!
he tells me that the Nazis have taken the Kesslers, and Santos has been working with them
Santos. He was helping them.
all along. I would have never have guessed that shady-ass business dealer would do something like this.
You want to talk to me? Talk business. Oh, for
Such a bright boy with a bright future ahead of him.
that is more like it.
Gone. Wasted.
And for what?
Using his last dying breaths, Victoria drops a total bombshell.
My son.
Oh my god, no way!
Which left me thinking only one thing. Yeah, the last thing I did to my father was punch him in the face. Oh, the storytelling. Anyway, near the entrance to the catacombs, I ran into some resistance fighters who advised we use the alternate entrance across the street due to the Nazi presence in the area,
The Nazis are everywhere. We can't risk revealing this entrance.
which unfortunately led to nothing but attention on my end. Like, immediately. I mean, the main entrance may be secure, but the whole neighborhood knows about me now. The only guy that's trying to do anything about this, I might add.
The Nazis are everywhere.
Descending into the depths, the first target in our way was revealed to us. The shadowy figure. It's actually pretty cool, I dig that. 2 shots to the face, though, not so much. Creeping further down, I ran into a few minor roadblocks before completely ending a room full of guards. Funny enough, I found a new shotty in a box and quickly ended this guy. So I thought. Actually, it was like this guy over here, but I swear for like a second, I thought it was this guy, like giving it his all. Like a last-ditch attempt before succumbing. But no. It looked like it, though. Locating a gate even further down, it was clear that we had finally entered the catacombs.
Jesus. Hell of a lot of bones.
Dueling machine guns and dropping some gifts for our friends down below. Our bloody battle continued, corridor by corridor.
Nope.
Hearing the sounds of distant gunfire, it appeared that we had finally caught up with the gang,
Sounds like I'm getting close.
who were bunkered down by enemy gunfire. Luckily, this chasm was a 5-second delay that led me right to them,
Don't shoot, you fucking idiots.
to no one's surprise except Veronique.
Sean! But
But why? I spoke to you guys like on the way over here, literally 2 seconds ago.
Sean, up here.
Should not be surprised that I'm alive. Or even here.
Damn you, Devlin. How do you expect us to martyr you if you once stayed dead?
Also, what is up with the audio here?
Sean!
We having like a psychic moment or something? Why is it so isolated?
We saw the explosion. It was...
Certain death.
It's weird. I don't feel like this has happened before. It's distracting. And obvious. Speaking of which, telling the gang that I've come here to warn them about the enemy,
I came to warn you.
The crowds know you're here.
only to be in midst of battle with the enemy, may be the dumbest waste of a sentence I've heard all game. Like,
I came to warn you.
is this the time for this?
You can still save their lives!
Santos.
He sold you out to the crowds, led them to the bell. Veronique, your parents are...
Not now.
Oh my god. You just want to know all the obvious information. Got it. Having a bit of a shouting match with Santos across the cavern.
Fuck you! No, fuck you!
We were soon back into the action, facing off against a squad of morons. Regardless, the opposition was stationed all around us, and it looked like the gang and I... Oh no, Luke. What happened? I guess I've been rescued Luke now. We cleaned up the remaining guards in the area to attend to our fallen hero.
It's no use. We'll never free him in time.
You're right. Nothing we can do. Let's move. Oh. Really? You're serious?
You know what will happen if they take me alive. In the end, I will tell them everything. You must not let that happen.
That's what I wanted to do, but unfortunately, Sean pussies out
I can't do
for
this.
some reason, and Veronique finishes the job. It's kind of weird.
Compassion is a luxury we can no longer afford.
I'm just gonna chalk it up to payback for Veronique for Luke leaving her behind earlier.
Our cause is more important than any one person.
Kinda makes me proud. You've grown up so much.
They are calling him the hero of La Villette.
Anyway, Luke's gone to hell where he belongs, and the catacombs are clear. The Kesslers are still missing, and I'm just as confused as ever.
Bloody hell.
Perplexed, really.
The whole operation's just gone tits up.
That was a long time ago.
That's enough. I'll be in touch when we know where the Kesslers are headed. Be ready to move on short notice.
Left to my own devices for a while, I spent some time at the construction yard, working on my skills. Only to receive a note from Skylar, informing us of the next step in our plan.
I took the liberty of booking your seat on the next flight to Saarbrücken. Pack light, and don't be late.
Racing over to the airship, I was more than ready to get this show on the road. Finally locate the Kesslers and get our hands on Deerfer.
Not like this!
It's been too long. Far to the south, at the airstrip, Skylar and I prepare for our flight, as Veronique arrives to join us.
You need to put a leash on this one.
I am going with you.
A decision at this point that I don't think I have an opinion on. Or care.
It's your funeral.
Do whatever you want. Storming in, it dawns on me that Skylar is a pilot, and my observations from before proved to be correct.
I'll put you down as close as possible to Doppelseek without getting my arse shot off.
Which is hilarious, like she might have actually flown to our meetup. What a game. Flying us near the secret Doppelsync facility from the beginning of this madness.
Once you've got the Kesslers, return to the airstrip for extraction.
We'll be there.
Veronique and I steal a vehicle for our approach, while Skylar handles things from the air.
Give 'em hell, sweetheart.
You know, this stuff may not look the best, but it's doing a damn good job of amping things up. I feel like I'm in a movie. Entering the facility, we faced stiff resistance, but nothing a few grenades couldn't handle. Well, until Veronique decides to shoot me. What the hell are you doing, lady? Keep your shit together. I know you killed Luke, but I'm not buried in rubble yet. Reaching the end of this hall, I continued my grenade warfare. Even sneaking up on a few. Eventually locating Kessler's daughter at the same scene of Jules' death. Oh, so long ago. And after sending her off with Veronique,
Take the girl and go. I'll find Kessler and meet you at the airstrip.
it was a place that need not exist anymore. Goodbye. That closes that chapter. With that small bit of liberation, it was on to the last remaining Kessler. located in a cell of sorts, threw a few guys down a catwalk.
I got you into this mess, Doctor. I've come to see you out.
Apparently, before we could make our getaway, Kessler says the Cyclotron needs to be destroyed. The supposed secret weapon we've heard so much about.
Did you know that?
We cannot leave without destroying the Cyclotron.
Did like a 4-year-old come up with that name?
Wait a minute!
Sounds like an exercise machine.
Let's go! Go! Woo! Whole body! Woo!
Following Kessler to the Cyclotron's controls, we expose the cooling towers for destruction,
We must flip the switches simultaneously.
continuously having to fend off enemy attacks while doing so.
I'm going as fast as I can.
After the 2 towers, the main core is exposed, allowing for a direct attack and the subsequent destruction of the entire facility.
We must go! This facility will not survive the explosion.
Forcing Kessler and I to make a hasty dash for the exits.
Kessler, wait till I clear a path.
Okay, not so hasty. Whatever, we made it, no problem. What the fuck?
Clear a path.
This game is insane.
Now there's a sight to warm a man's heart.
Traveling back with the gang and discovering that our little stunt at the racetrack has caused an uprising.
That stunt you pulled at the race started a wildfire.
It seems that our pal Deerfer is holding up shop at the Eiffel Tower,
Deerfer set up a temporary command post at the Eiffel Tower.
looking to have one last showdown.
Get me down there. This isn't over yet.
Settling up with Veronique after she wormed her way into the mission again.
Jules was my brother. And my parents.
Alright. We leave for downtown Paris and our destiny at the Eiffel Tower. It was obvious we had the Nazis on the rope here. The whole city seemed to be waging war. On me. Still having fun running people over, though. Arriving near the tower in the midst of all this chaos.
It's a war zone.
This was Luke's plan all along.
Yes.
To help the people of this city find the courage to fight back.
Oh, come on.
They no longer have a leader.
Bullshit. They got one.
Me.
I'm looking at her.
Oh, alright.
I don't know if I...
Oh my, what the fuck?
But what about Deerfer?
Leave that to me. I don't want the leader to do anything. Leaving Veronique on her toes, it was time to make our advance on the tower and finish this once and for all. Oh. Yet, unlike our previous endeavors, something seemed off about this one. Near the tower, bodies were falling all over the place. And heading up the elevator, it was more of the same.
He's killing everyone.
You're fired.
People staring off into oblivion in awe of what they've done. Some playing away. Others learning nothing. This was a crazy approach that I was not expecting.
Looks like I missed the party.
Giant last battle for victory? Sure. But this?
No! No, 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 no!
Hopping on the last elevator, we ascended to the top, locating Deerfer, who's executing guards for their collective sins.
Your failure is my failure. The punishment is death. Ah!
So, Sean.
This just isn't your day.
This is actually perfect. Stupid, but perfect. The irony, because...
You was the only one who ever escaped. It is fitting.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
You could never understand the burden of my duty.
My God. It must be over 100 Kuriks!
Trying to justify what he's done and clear his conscience, it seemed for a moment Deerfer had learned the error of his ways. If not for the realization of his own doom.
We are going to hell, aren't we, Irishman?
Before receiving a message from Jules straight to his dome. Au revoir. What a nosedive. Funny enough, I actually replayed this and tried to shoot him in different ways.
What do you...
Didn't really do anything, but it was fun. Pretty epic send-off to a pretty annoying villain.
Not like this! What are you...
Anywho, most of the gang is gone, but the Kesslers are safe, and we walk away with the girl. You can put an S on that if you include Skylar.
Naughty boy.
Suck a fart out of her ass and hold it like a bong hit.
And by the looks of things...
Is it over?
We're just getting started.
No.
Or not. It's over. Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed Part 8 of the Saboteur. Guys, this game was so much more fun than I thought it was going to be all those months ago. The sheer fact that this game somehow avoided me upon launch now boggles my mind more than ever, because it's actually quite good.
This was Luke's plan all along.
Granted, not everything is perfect, but it's still a fun ride with some ridiculous moments and decent action.
Shite.
I enjoyed the relationship between the characters, and even if they do stupid stuff and drive me up the fucking wall, this clearly isn't the first time that I've had to deal with things like that.
How do you feel about India?
So, I mean, that gets a pass. Honestly, I think my favorite part of this game is probably the gunplay and the fighting. The ragdoll-type physics had me laughing from the very beginning, and only increased in intensity as the story went on. This is definitely a fun game, and I would recommend it to others, and pretty much anyone who likes to dabble around with their own approaches to missions. It's a good time. I want to take a second and thank everyone for requesting I tackle this game, and for all of you who have joined me on this adventure. You guys really nailed it again, and this is an awesome little gem from the past. I'm so glad I was able to check this out. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a great holiday and a happy new year.
It's the one night of the year when we all act a little nicer, we smile a little easier, we share a little more. Suck brick, kid!
I know now that this series has ended, Scarface is all that's left. So stay tuned for more of that, but also much more that I've been holding back on for arguably way too long. Thank you everyone for your continued patience and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, Luke did nothing.
We were separated.